How's it going, everyone? Chris here with another episode of Call of Duty Arsenal, my little weapon guide series where we take a look at the popular and most favourite weapons from Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops. This time we're sticking around in Modern Warfare 2 to take a look at one of the most fun weapons to use, the Model 1887s. So the Model 1887s are a shotgun in Modern Warfare 2. In real life it's known as the Winchester Model 1887, which originated from the United States. It was probably made famous from one of my all-time favourite movies, Terminator 2, where the T-800 Terminator steals the 1887 from the bar owner who tries to stop the Terminator from stealing the guy's clothes, boots and motorcycle. He then proceeds to use the Model 1887 throughout the movie, doing the awesome flip-cock animation, which we also see in-game if we attach the akimbo attachment, but we'll talk about that a little bit later on. So let's take a look at the stats and figures of the Model 1887 shotgun in Modern Warfare 2. First up, the damage ratings. The damage is pretty high, but not quite as high as such as the Spaz 12 at 3520, but that still allows you to get your one-shot kills with 3 pellets to the body. Obviously, the shotguns in Modern Warfare 2 are an 8 buckshot, which means 8 pellets emit the shotgun on each pull of the trigger, so you only need to get 3 of those pellets to hit your target. Recoil-wise, the spread of shots is pretty wide, but the recoil, being a lever action shotgun, similar to the pump action of the Spaz 12, means the recoil isn't too prominent in that by the time you've levered the action, ready for the next shot, then the recoil will have centered back on target. As for the other stats, the rate of fire for the Model 1887 is very slow. It's the slowest out of all the shotguns at 421 rounds per minute. Obviously that lever action doesn't help at all, but it's what really does make the 1887s really fun to use. Unfortunately, the reload time is one of the slowest at 2.7 seconds for the first shell and 0.9 seconds for each subsequent shell. And a pretty average feature is the magazine size at 7 rounds, one less than the Spaz 12, but much more than some of the lower capacity shotguns like the Rangers at just 2 rounds, or the M1014 at 4 rounds. So the Model 1887 is probably not the best shotgun out of the shotgun category. I think the Spaz 12 and the AA12 take those positions, but none of the weapons in Modern Warfare 2 are quite as much fun to use as the Model 1887 shotgun, especially when you run around with 2 of these things. Like I mentioned about the Terminator movie, the Model 1887 was made famous from that movie, and the 1887s in Modern Warfare 2 are based on the Terminator movie. Even down to the sound effects that's used. If you listen to the bar scene clip, or watch the bar scene clip on YouTube, and listen to the shot emitted from the shotgun in the movie, you'll hear the exact same fire sound as what we hear in Modern Warfare 2, because the game uses that exact sound effect. Modern Warfare 2 also takes inspiration from Terminator 2 in that you'll see the flip-cock action used by the Terminator in the movie when he's riding his Harley motorcycle trying to save John Connor. We only see this flip-cock animation when we dual-wield the 1887s, and it's what makes these shotguns really good fun to use. It just gives me that warm, tingly feeling inside when I take someone out with the shotguns, then do that awesome flip-cock animation. So like we mentioned in some of the other videos, the whole point of this series of weapon guides looking at Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2 and Black Ops is to take a look at the most popular weapons in order to prepare us for Modern Warfare 3, because obviously a lot of these weapons will be reappearing, and we can be pretty sure that the Model 1887s will be making another appearance. We've already seen them in the leaked photos and in the official Spec Ops gameplay. In the leaked photos we see the Model 1887s in a slightly different style. We don't have the wooden furniture anymore, and it's been replaced by some kind of black composite material. And in the leaked photos we see a little inscription on the side saying "Hasta la vista," obviously another idea based off the Terminator movies. Hopefully we'll get to dual wield the 1887s again, although we can just hope that they weren't quite as powerful as they were before the 1.07 patch in Modern Warfare 2. As we can all remember, these shotguns got quite a bad rep during the early days because the range on the akimbo 1887s was absolutely insane. You could essentially snipe someone from across the map just by firing from the hip. This was one of the only patches we got to Modern Warfare 2 which reduced the range of the 1887s, which made them a little bit more balanced. You will find that you don't have quite the range as you do with such as the Spaz 12, but it's still great fun to run around and just blaze people down. Like I mentioned, that flip cock animation is just really what makes these weapons so awesome. So obviously the Model 1887 shotguns are a secondary weapon in Modern Warfare 2, but like with most of the secondary weapons in the game, we can kind of use them as the primary weapon and just switch them out at the start of every life, just to go running around with these weapons solely. So if you wanted to do that, let's take a look at some recommended perks to help you get the most out of these weapons. First up, being a short range weapon, we'll want to equip Marathon just to increase our sprint distance in order to get up close and personal with the bad guys and get to the range of the shotguns. Second up, in order to best our chances of getting those one-shot kills, we'll need stopping power just to increase the power of the weapon by 40%. This will mean we need less of those pellets to kill, so we can afford to be slightly more inaccurate and still get those one-shot kills. Third up, because we'll be choosing the dual wield attachment, or akimbo as it was known in Modern Warfare 2, we'll need the steady aim perk for slot number 3 just to tighten up that hipfire spread to hopefully get those one-shot kills a little bit more easily. So like we mentioned, recommended attachment is going to be akimbo, which allows you to dual wield 2 Model 1887 shotguns, and like we mentioned earlier, it changes the animation of the cocking to the awesome flip cock animation as seen in the Terminator movie. And in these videos we're also taking a look at a piece of recommended equipment. In the case of these Model 1887 shotguns, they're already an awesome weapon to use, so we can combine that with another awesome and satisfying weapon, which is the throwing knife. Obviously this retrievable stealth weapon, which is useful when using the shotguns in that you can use the throwing knife to take out enemies at a distance who are outside the range of the shotguns. So if you're getting a bit bored of Black Ops, this is definitely what I prescribe. Slap on some dual wield Model 1887s and go running around in Modern Warfare 2. You'll have lots of fun just blazing people down with just one shot followed by that insane flip cock animation. Like I mentioned, we can only hope that these things return in dual wield or akimbo mode in Modern Warfare 3, and with that higher damage as standard, without the need for stopping power, we can look at equipping some sort of other second tier perk. So for those who have seen my recent class setup ideas, I'm sure you'll be able to guess what weapon and setup I'll be using for my Modern Warfare 3 Terminator class setup idea. So if you're a fan of the Model 1887s or the Terminator movie, or just my little visuals and guides, please consider dropping me a thumbs up to give the video some extra exposure and help it along with its view count. Subscribe if you want to stick around for the next episodes. I'll probably jump back to Black Ops next time, because I know the G11 has been one that's quite sought after. So stick around for that. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all later.